Well, what do we got today? This thing here is a turn signal switch for a Freightliner little cab chassis dealie, and it was one of those projects and I couldn't figure out why the dang left blinker didn't work. Okay, I mean, everything you looked at seemed like it was going to be okay. You know, the only problem is one of these plugs that come out the back didn't work. I'm thinking to myself, well, being a heavy-duty truck, you'd think that this switch would last a while, considering that it's designed to run for some time, but guess what? It didn't. So today, I'm going to find out what it was. What exactly was the problem? So this is basically just take it apart, and once I find out what's wrong with it, I'm probably just going to throw it away. But let's see. There's a screw there. And they're the fancy little star bits, torque bits. I've taken some of it apart before, but I didn't get it apart all the way. Alright, let's see here. Nothing but a big screw. Alright, that's what holds it to the steering wheel of a truck right there, these little holes. So I don't know what those wires there do. Oop, well, comes apart now. This is for the turn on the flashers. I can see right now that this one's moving and this one's not. I don't know if you can see that. This side here moves and this side doesn't. So if I were to go up, that would be our left turn, which is, let's see, nope, goes like this. So I come down, that would be turning on the left turn signal. And guess what? That's the one that didn't work. So can't really see anything up here. How does this come? Oh, this comes apart like that. Alright. Look at that. Cheap fucking plastic shit. Let's see here if you can see it good enough. There's a little pin right there, and that pin right there is in place, intact on this side, but this side it's broke off, and it looks to me like it's right in the bottom. There it is. That's the whole thing. Wow. You know how much it cost for this switch? $100 it cost me to replace this. It didn't cost me, but the guys whose trucks it is. So this is just a simple switch. There's little contacts right here. So you go one way, turns the blinkers on. One way turns the blinkers on. And then all these little copper things in here go to all these little copper leads. So it's just a left turn, right turn, and a four-way flasher. So that sure wasn't much as far as exciting goes. But anyhow, I don't know if you can see the difference between these two. You see how one is broke off, doesn't have all the pieces. That's all it is this cheap little plastic thing was broken, and that's the reason the blinkers stopped working. $100 for that. You'd think they'd make that out of something else. I know why they make it out of plastic, because otherwise it'll create a ground and short out, but they could, in my mind, they could make this out of something a little heavier duty than the plastic, or cover a piece of hard thing. But even if you look at the plastic, it's got a hole in the middle, so it's already weaker. See, it's got a hole in the middle, so it's already created a weakness point, and it's just a piece of molded plastic. For crying out loud. Well, throwaway world, right? A throwaway world. That's a shame. And then they put they put this big chunk of aluminum here to use as the lever, but they can't put something heavy duty to go back and forth on the contacts. Well, they call it something. I can't remember what they call it. Planned obsolescence. So they can sell this piece 100 times, is my guess. They probably think, well, here you go. You can use your blinkers 122,000 times, and then after that it's going to break and you're going to have to buy a new one from us. What a joke.